What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Creed back with another video, man. We got a lot to cover, so we're gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know, Sayso P's killer is dead in Houston. Charleston White. What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Creed back with another video, man. We got a lot to cover, so we're gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know, Sayso P's killer is dead in Houston. Charleston White violates Adam 22 and no jumper. Hey man, it's about to get crazy out here in social media land. Here we go. First story of the day. ATL police looking for the 911 caller who claimed a woman was being beaten at the location young Scooter was celebrating his birthday at. She says the girl didn't have on any clothes and threw her out. They threw her outside and they were fighting the girl, which sounds like a bunch of baloney. I don't believe this 911 caller at all. Because they probably didn't find what that caller was alleging, because otherwise they would have found the woman in that particular place, and she might be charged for the actual murder, or the killing or the death, not murder, but the death of young Scooter, because she made false accusation. That's what I'm thinking. I'm a little bit ahead of myself. I'm gonna play this.
He's really hitting her, and it's a child involved.
Police have not told us if that woman was ever located or if the call was legitimate.
This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl.
When officers got to the home, they say two men ran out the back door. One of those men has been identified as rapper Young Scooter.
Now at 5, Atlanta police have asked for the public's help surrounding the death of rapper Young Scooter. Police say that he died after severely hurting himself while running away from officers on Friday in southeast Atlanta.
They say they were there responding to reports of a woman under attack. Fox 5's Rob Durienzo was first on scene Friday night. Rob, what are you finding out about
his 39th birthday Friday night? It's not clear if police ever found the woman the caller claims was being attacked, but now
I think you guys should get here quick.
they're looking to track down that caller.
He's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
The woman who called 911 told operators there was something seriously wrong at the home on William Nye Drive in southeast Atlanta.
He's beating her.
With a child was bleeding and shots were fired.
I think you guys should get here quick, because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. On any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl.
When officers got to the home, they say two men ran out the back door. One of those men has died.
One can bleed out in seconds from a laceration to a femoral artery.
They're looking to track down that caller.
He's punching her. If you guys...
The medical examiner will determine cause of death. Dr. Cecil Bennett with Noonan Family Medicine.
Cut. It's not just a matter of it bleeding, but there's a pulse. So there's an increased loss of blood because of the pulse of the femoral artery.
Fox 5 captured police back at the home on Monday. The people inside told us they were too heartbroken to go on camera. Injuries can quickly turn deadly. At the live desk, Rob Durienzo, Fox 5 News.
Wow.
At the live desk, Rob Durienzo.
Developing story now. An Atlanta rapper is dead after.
There allegedly was a dispute with a woman, but the woman never popped up or never showed up. Is somebody who didn't like him did that, or somebody was trying to get some get back and call the police on him. So y'all be careful out here, man. You never know who trying to call the police on you. You never know who trying to set you up. You never know who trying to do something to you, man. And it was unfortunately, and I understand why he ran now, is because you're just having your party or whatever, you're doing whatever, and the cops just pull up, you know what I'm saying, out the blue. You have no idea what's going on. And I don't think he was doing something to a woman, because they would have, that would have been the main headline. The main headline would have been young Scooter hurt this woman and then, you know what I'm saying, it would have been like more on that type of timing, and it wasn't. So I'm thinking this caller was somebody disgruntled, somebody trying to get some get back, and it ended up, you know, creating the death of a famous rapper. Man, I hate having to report this stuff, man, but it's super crazy at this point. Just all the stuff that goes on here. Next up, Memphis police say the suspect in the targeted shooting that killed Sayso P and injured Sauce Walker has been found dead in Houston. Then it says, okay, on March 26th, Memphis PD released a picture and video of 21-year-old Jaden Dandridge, who had a warrant for first-degree murder, 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 2 counts of employment of a firearm during the commission of a felony. On March 31st, investigators said Dandridge was found dead in Houston and canceled the warrant. No, well, duh. You got to cancel the warrant if he's dead. Police has also identified a second suspect, 22-year-old Kevin Brown, and announced that there were now a warrant out for his arrest. Brown has been charged with first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and employment of a firearm during a commission of a dangerous felony, and theft of property. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not saying that Sauce Walker and his team slid for Sayso P, but hey, Sauce Walker did the right thing by saying he want peace. He'll never do nothing. Man, Sauce Walker, man, he's sneaky. He's sneaky. But I will say this, man, nothing funny about, you know, people getting robbed, getting murdered and all that good, all that stuff. But I will say that no bad deed doesn't come with some kind of punishment in the short or the long term. So, man, we just got to keep an eye on this and see if they're going to catch the other guy, because the other guy is probably allegedly on the run at this point. You know, I know he don't want no smoke with nobody. He trying to get up out of there. So we'll see what happens with that. You know, we'll see if everything goes as it is. You know what I'm saying? But crazy world we live in. Let me see if we ain't got nothing on there. But Sean Kingston and his mother Janice Turner are found guilty in federal wire fraud trial. Man, there's so much going on right now. I don't know how y'all keep up with this news. I have to do it live. Here we go.
Charges in what prosecutors are calling a $1 million scheme. Local 10's Andrew Perez is joining us. He's in Fort Lauderdale with the very latest.
So Sean Kingston chose not to testify. His own attorney, though, painting him as a kid who spends too much money, a kid who isn't even aware of how much money he has, of how all of that works, and that his mother is a protective mother. They're insisting right now that what happened here were civil disagreements and not an intention to defraud. Day 5 and back in federal court.
Face charges in what prosecutors are calling a $1 million scheme. Local 10's Andrew Perez.
This man, fraud case. Now let's read this. It says Sean Kingston and his mother Janice Turner have been found guilty on 5 charges by jurors in a Fort Lauderdale federal wire conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Also, he was accused of $1 million scheme involving luxury goods alongside his mother, wire fraud, and carries a federal prison sentence of 20 years. Kingston was remanded into federal custody and was taken away by marshals. The singer cried and told them, "Protect my mother." What? Yeah, crazy. His mother was also remanded as she is a flight risk. In part, the judge said because of her testimony on the stand. In addition, Kingston was immediately placed on home detention, but has yet to meet the bond requirements by Thursday, including a $200,000 surety bond in cash, plus putting up a relative's $500,000 house. Sentencing for Kingston and Turner is set for July 11th. Now, I will say this. These celebrities know they're celebrities. So when they're doing business, much like when you hear those stories about Trump, most people don't care about your credit or whatever. As long as you're famous and they think you have millions of dollars, they're going to do business with you, push through loans and other miscellaneous things that you're supposed to have more of a structured way to do things. Now, he was allegedly, not paying jewelers and everything, and, like having rented furniture, not paying the bill on that, and I think cars also doing that. So him and his mom were definitely taking advantage of the celebrityism that is, rampant in this world, and what people trust. And this is just part of the game. If you don't pay back your bills and dodge people and creditors, you will go to jail eventually. Maybe not for millions of years, but it's considered fraud when you're dodging them and not trying to pay nothing. So I just think, grow up. If you can't pay it, get your lawyers on it. If you got lawyers, if you can afford it, file for bankruptcy, do what you got to do, man. You have to downgrade your lifestyle. You're no longer the superstar that you were. Now, could you do some shows and stuff? Yes, absolutely. You still have a fan base that people would love to hear you do your singles and songs and all that, and collaborations and all that. So you can get money. You're just not going to be getting those millions of dollars like you were. And I don't understand the big-headedness with these celebrities, man. These celebrities are out of control sometimes when it comes to that, And again, using your celebrityism is a crazy thing right now. We're gonna go straight into Charleston White says he hates No Jumper. Y'all check this out. This is funny.
No Jumper? No, hell no. Nigga, I wouldn't dare sit down. He wouldn't let me fuck his wife. Yeah, he wouldn't let me fuck his wife. Did he ever reach out, or was it? Yeah, he was begging for me to do it. Yeah, he was begging for me to do No Jumper. I wouldn't do it.
What's your opinion on their platform in general?
It's a gangbangers platform. I think it's for down low brothers. I think it's a down low brother platform for a group of a bunch of in closet homosexual men that's portraying to be gangsters and street niggas, but they punks. Yeah, they gangster gays. So I think the nigga in closet punks over there just playing, playing gangster tough guy, Crippin' blood California niggas. But yeah, they down low brothers.
It's odd to see
all of them. Every nigga on that platform. I think any nigga go to that platform is a down low homosexual closeted faggot.
Lord. I be trying to be serious.
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
I guess he ain't going up there now. That's
nah, that nigga been begging for me too.
Did you ever do?
I could respect this opinion, and I cannot say anything bad to this because it's proven that something's weird going on at No Jumper. You got a white man whose last name is Grand Mason employing gang members knowingly. If you put information out there, whether it's true or false, you're putting out information out there into the atmosphere that you're knowledgeable about gang affiliations and what gangs do. It's a possibility that you can get caught up in something because you're saying stuff out of a case that may still be open, or you're saying something about something that happened and you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So I think this is on Charleston White's part is commendable. He's speaking out. I don't know Charleston White's relationship with Whack 100. I don't know. It just seems like people don't be messing with Charleston White because they know he gonna snitch. They know he gonna do the utmost to get people up out of there. And I think it's a smart move not to say nothing about Charleston White unless you want the real smoke. And what I mean by the real smoke is the feds to be all up on you. But again, No Jumper seems to love police presence, love the attention of not only the internet, but of police, activity. So I'm not saying they the cops, but it's sure looking like they doing some of the cops' job, whether it's true or not. Why would you want that type of heat on you? This is the problem. Why would you want to go that viral to where the FBI and stuff get, like, just do a crazy dance. You'll go viral on that. Or do a relationship skit. You go viral. These Negroes out here try to go viral on open cases. Gun charges and dope charges. What are we doing? So, it's commendable that Charleston White gets to speak what he speaks and people don't mess with him. I'm just gonna play this real quick. This is Charleston White and Aaron the Plumber. Here we go.
Why was you looking at me like that?
You wasn't even looking at the good eye. You don't know which eye I was looking at. yeah, you just saw why you looking at me like that. She wasn't even looking at the good eye. Yeah, we didn't make eye contact with the good eye. She was looking at the bad eye.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I wasn't looking at you like that. That's just that eye was looking at you.
Hey, Aaron.
All right, what it do, Ski?
What it do, Ski?
Yeah, I'm saying, what we doing?
Why you looking at me like that, though?
I done got mad, the motherfucker.
Why? What's wrong?
Oh, you don't like Jordans, do you?
The motherfucking Michael Jordan tennis shoes.
Why you don't like Michael Jordans?
Fuck Michael Jordan. I like Gary Payton.
Fuck him then. Let me take him off.
Left
because of the shoes? Hold on. We're going to see what Aaron's got to say.
I sure like your dreads too.
I'm a team player, you know what I'm saying? So I just...
Oh, you gonna ride his dick? That's what you gonna do?
Yeah, you got to go to the left, baby.
Okay, fuck
I like that.
In a real way, you know what I'm saying?
I like...
All right.
Why is you looking at me like that?
Funniness. I got one more and I'll move on to the next subject. This him talking to a mother. Wait, no. Hold on. We're gonna get to the mace. We're gonna get to the mace. Charleston White explains to the world why people should walk around with mace and pepper spray instead of guns. Here we go.
The motherfucker on them thighs.
Wait, what's that on? Is that mace on you?
Yeah.
This nigga got mace to the fullest.
I use it for intimidated tactics. Just walk around in society with people. Like the young nigga with the extendo hanging out his pocket. Yeah, psychologically people. That's all.
I see Rainwater had the Charleston White package at South by Southwest. You seen that?
He sure did. Well. That's crazy.
Yeah, I taught him well. It's a whole bunch of these niggas, if they can get hip to that mace, it avoid a bunch of shit.
That's true.
Yeah, yes, man, nigga, that mace ain't let me down. I keep this everywhere.
How far?
Intimidating sound. Yes, intimidating sound. And it come out with a force. So, nigga, you see how quick Jen Lee turned around? It's like an invisible wall. Boy, motherfucker go from being bad to, Trace. Nigga go from being bad to delirious. In need of help. So, nigga, I bet on this mace.
Have you ever been sprayed with mace?
Yeah.
Like, are you immune to it? Because if you spray it, it's still gonna come back.
No, I ain't got that kind of mace. Me and my mace ain't got them problems. My mace going one direction. You saw at the fight, when I maced that nigga, wasn't no blowback on me. It was like pins, straight into the toilet. No, nigga, my mace it going one direction. The way I don't blow back.
I accidentally maced myself the other day. And I could have swore. Now, I thought this was karma for talking about the baby. I swear by God, it was karma for talking about the baby. I forgot I had a mace without this orange thing on it. I'm walking out the door with all my bags, a blunt in my ear, and some kind of way, this up under my arm, shoot. Man, fuck me up. Yeah, fuck me, nigga. I thought I lost my eardrum bust. Boy, that one good eye, I thought I was blind forever. When that shit burned so much, man, they were f***ed up for at least 2 days. So, yeah, this some bad shit. This some bad shit, homie. But what it does is, why you think the police got some mace? It's for a crowd. It's for a bunch of, it's to neutralize the situation. If nothing else, it's gonna put some space between you and them niggas.
That's right.
Or it might give you the upper hand. So, it's just to have an extra weapon on hand, where you can take it around people and it don't hurt other people. You pull a gun out in the public place, that bullet can go hurt anybody. So this right here, it just go cause a little discomfort for the environment, but it ain't gonna hurt too many people. But the person got hit with it.
Jesus. There you have it. Charleston White on his campaign to get Mace into the world. Mace is a good, especially the super strong ones, and they, like you said, the ones that shoot pretty much straight in a straight shot. They're good to disengage, for disengagement. You know what I'm saying, to disarm, somebody trying to do something to you. So I ain't even mad at that, but I thought it was hilarious. It is what it is. I'm gonna go to the next story, y'all. It's right now. Let's see. This is real quick. Lil Baby and 4PF are allegedly expected to be indicted on RICO charges. Reportedly, it's said that the head of the reportedly said by the head of the Georgia Police Department's Council Gang Unit. So we'll see what goes on. It says, yeah, we'll see what goes on. We'll see what goes on. I don't know why everything is always out in the public. It used to be where you didn't find out until it happened. Now it's like we get all indicators, man. Lil Baby, you better get out of town, bro. Get out of town. Do I know what's really going on with that? Absolutely not. But we got to be careful out here. Here's your boy Boosie. Your boy Boosie, man. Sutton Seasoning. Y'all check this commercial out.
I'm gonna put y'all on game. Sutton's fish fry. That's what I put on them fish in that lake. This is why I'm addicted to that fish in that lake right here. You can hit it with anything. Fried tomato, salmon, anything you want. Hey, look, bro. I sent this down to my people down south, and they making crazy orders right now. So if you don't know what I'm putting on them lakes, Sutton fish fry, bro. They got it, straight up.
Man, I wonder how much he got paid for that. He probably got paid a bag for that. You know what I'm saying? Southern Fish, man, I know he's getting orders right now because he does do the, and just staying on Boosie real quick. He performed Wipe Me Down at the Millennium Tour in Houston. Y'all check this out. Man, that place is... Jeez. Man, this is how you want to age in the rap game. This is how you want to, like, go further, still be relevant. and still stay on top. You know what I'm saying? This is how you want to do it. This is how you want to do it. He is having the time of his life. I don't know why T.I. isn't going this route, because it seems like T.I. would have a very good time doing it. See, T.I., I think he probably be, see, Boosie be wanting about 5, 10, 20,000 every time. T.I. could get the same money, maybe. Yeah, he can't get no more than that. But I think T.I. be wanted like 50,000, 100,000 to a show. Man, T.I. could still be relevant if he kind of follow what Boosie's doing. But T.I., they won that little lawsuit, so you know they got some money, they got some things going on. So I wouldn't be surprised. But Boosie is having the time of his life doing commercials, man. He probably got like 10, 20,000 to do the commercial. T.I. and y'all aging rappers and y'all older rappers, take note, man. Take note. I think this is a very, very... Boosie is laying out the blueprint for people who think the older legends can't make it. Y'all be wanting too much, man. You get 10 here, 20 there, 30 there, 10, 20, 30 there. Next thing you know, at the end of the month, you got 100, 200, maybe 500K in your pocket. And Boosie still put out music, even though we ain't really checking for, well, I check for the Boosie music, but it ain't really as hitting and relevant in the social media atmosphere, but it's still good music, and he still gets a check off the music. So it is what it is, man. Y'all learn the blueprint, man. Sometimes it ain't about selling millions of records, man. Do 500, do 200. A consistent 200K can be the same as somebody selling 500,000. You know what I'm saying? It could be the same. So I just think, man, people need to wake up, man. Just wake up. Your boy Marvin Sapp. Oh my God. He admits he was assertive in viral offering video. He says, I can apologize for that. If y'all don't remember, he's the pastor that was lock the doors. Lock the doors. I need that $40,000. Come on, bro. You can't apologize for that. You already did the damage. Here we go.
People took issue with me saying shut the doors. Understand, I never said lock the doors.
Yeah.
I said shut the doors. Shutting doors mean that people still have the ability.
Shut up.
To go in and out. They've taken issue with my tone. And I can honestly say, you know, looking at the video, maybe I was a little more assertive than I should have been. And I can apologize for that. That was raised. Was never given to me. That money was raised for the purpose of taking care of the budget for their conference, not Marvin Sapp. Number two, the reason why I'm here is because what has happened is people have taken clickbait and made something. People took issue with me and made something out of it that it isn't. And because of that, my church has been getting phone calls. People have called my church and cussed me out. My staff are afraid because I've received death threats over $20 and shut the door. People have come to our campus. They have come to my church to try to cause problems. Vitriol and the anger that people have shown, the things that they've said in my thread and stuff, and all of this is because of a misunderstanding.
I'm gonna stop it right here. I have to say something. It's not a misunderstanding. You did and said exactly what you meant at that particular time. The problem is, it was broadcast to the world. That's your misstep. The money that you get for your church, you get that every Sunday. You get that every Sunday. For you to try to punk or persuade people to give $40,000 that day says a lot about your church. You know, says a lot about your mentality, says a lot about how you see the people sitting in your pew and the people not sitting in your pew, people sitting in the audience, and people that your congregation, man. Greed is very, very nasty, and it's apparent in this case.
And I'm not blaming people. Let me be clear. I'm not blaming anybody because of their misunderstanding. I'm just saying, in all you're getting, get an understanding. And if I'm sharing with you that the $40,000 that I was trying to raise, and again, I don't know, and made something out of it that it isn't. And again, I don't know if the organization got 40, 10, 20, any of it. I don't know. I'm hoping that I actually raised more money so that I can help the organization that has been such a great support to me. These people.
And again, let's be clear. Not a dime of that money.
Not a dime of that money came to me. Not a dime of it. And again, I don't know if the organization.
Why these niggas lying, yo? What? Look. Of course you're not getting the whole 40K. Are you missing the... Why apologize if you're going to be this arrogant? Why apologize if you're going to be this arrogant? We know the $40,000 not coming. It's the fact that you tried to strong arm your congregation for money that you get every Sunday. It's almost like people want to try to spin the narrative. No, this is a correct narrative. Is exactly why people don't want to go to church. Jesus.
And they understand the cost.
Y'all check this out.
That is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of, and they understand the cost.
Again, it's terrible. It's terrible that you have somebody on here. The church get their money every week. Every week. You should be encouraging your congregation to do the right thing, give money, but only if they can, you know, and give what you can spare. Because a lot of times, you know, first of all, churches don't get taxed. So all this is free money. Second of all, these mega churches, they make tons of money from sponsorships and things like that. Don't do your congregation like that, dog. It's a more moral thing, and you wonder why people are attacking y'all. It's a moral thing, dog. You look like a nutcase. Like, people don't understand how crazy they look, and I'm glad whoever checked them. I'm glad. I'm 100% glad, because this. I'm just glad. Just know that I'm glad. Let me see what else we got going on. For the moment, let's see. All right. This is comedian. What's his name? D. Oh man, I forgot this dude's name. D Power D something. But I will say this. This is one of the guys who claims, not even claims, this is one of the guys who helped Zeus in the beginning get where they're at. And the guy Lemuel, whatever his name is, Lemuel Plummer. A lot of people are mad at him, man. People like King Bach, this guy right here, D Storm, and a host of other influencers really helped put Zeus on the map. Y'all check out what he had to say.
He calls me up crying, talking about the whole network about to go under because I ran out of money. I physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money, paying for Bad Escorts, Caught Season 2, and 4 other creative series. Now, bear in mind, contractually, we weren't supposed to put up any money. But let me say, I'm going to pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. Now, every show on Zeus has music in the background, but keep in mind, we had no more budget for music. So I called in another favor from my good friend Tommy Brown and Franks, and I said, yo, we need beats for Zeus. They done produced everything from Ariana Grande to Justin Bieber. Tommy gave us over 1,000 beats with a promise from Lemmy that they'd get paid back once Zeus was profitable. They never got paid. Now, Lemmy controlled all the money at Zeus. And at this point, myself, Batch, and Amanda were pushed out while Lemmy's taking these interviews acting like he did it all by himself.
But you did have partners. She did have partners. What happened to them niggas?
You tell me.
Man, I'll Google this shit. Stop it, man. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach, Amanda Cerny. That's I was like, that's when they were lit.
Yeah, like I said, I created Zeus. I ended up investing my own capital. They didn't put in any money. They didn't do anything.
He seized all his Zeus accounts, got himself all this heavy security, and started spewing lies.
I thought they would bring some value, bring some money to the table, and do their thing, and they didn't.
Let me tell you something. Anybody who needs that kind of security is either super famous or did a lot of people dirty.
Part of what makes this whole platform special is, yes, you guys are partners and owners with me in this. And what you bring to the table, like you said, is relationships. People would not do this if it wasn't.
And I'm going to say something real quick.
And King Batch
physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money, paying for Badass. Pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. Now, every show on Zeus has music in the background, but keep in mind, we had no more budget for music. So I called in another favor from my good friend Tommy Brown and Franks, and I said, yo, we need beats for Zeus. They done produced everything from Ariana Grande to Justin Bieber.
Okay. That was Luke. My bad. But y'all get it. D-Storm, King Bach, and I forget the other young woman's name. Lemuel Plummer has been going around not, I guess, upholding the deal. That's why I say with money in business, if you have business partners, man, get a business accountant. If y'all can't trust each other around money, get a business accountant. That's the only way to solve that problem. Everybody get the accountant, make sure, that's all you need. That's all you need. And that'll solve a lot of problems. And as soon as you have business partners, you should 100% get a business accountant. Obviously, it's going to save y'all a lot of problems and a lot of headache. But Lemuel Plummer did respond. I haven't seen anything yet. I am looking for it. He said, I will address your lies and post very soon, D-Storm. In the meantime, I will let me know if you're interested in being on Smile LA at Dr. Trevor Thomas. I look forward to court and trial. Weirdo, man. D-Storm has the proof, and I remember seeing these guys promote this, and sometimes, again, influence is more powerful than a single dime that you have, and they may not have had the money to go straight in, and that's why you structured the deal the way it was, man. It's a dirty game out here. Once money start getting involved, man, people act all kind of ways, and I just think it's poor on people's parts when they act like that. Looking for some other stuff. I got one more. I really want to talk about this, man. Georgia father arrested after leaving his 3 kids, ages 1, 6, and 10, at a McDonald's while he went to a job interview nearby. Now, this is something I really want to talk about because this man did what he had to do to go at another job At 10 years old, you're old enough to watch a 6-year-old and old enough to watch, and kind of old enough to watch a 1-year-old, but it definitely is a 6-year-old. And if it's an interview, it's not gonna take him 2 hours to go to an interview. It probably took him about 15 minutes, 30 minutes. But I will say, we got to start like protecting these men who are trying to do the right thing. Was he very smart about it? Absolutely not. He's a dummy. But the fact that he was trying to do the right thing and he knew he needed a job, it wasn't smart leaving the kids. But we have to protect things like this. It says a 24-year-old Augusta man was arrested on March 22nd after allegedly leaving 3 young children alone at a McDonald's on Washington Road while he attended a job interview nearby. Chris Lewis of Young Drive faces a charge of deprivation of a minor, according to authorities, a customer alerted police after noticing the children's ages 1, 6, and 10 unattended in the restaurant indoor play area. Witnesses report seeing Lewis with the children around 4:30 p.m. before he left them and returned briefly. So he actually returned, then he left again. He was detained by deputies when he returned around 6. Oh yeah, okay, I got you. Lewis reportedly told the officer he had walked to the restaurant with the children and left them because he didn't own a car and didn't want to bring them to the interview. The children's mother arrived shortly afterward and took custody. Lewis was taken into custody at the scene. I'm thinking this is going to get thrown out of court. He's just not smart, but sometimes it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to get the job interview. As a black man, I've taken my kids to job interviews before, so I know how that is. Like we got to protect these people who are trying their best. Maybe dumb. It might be some stupid shit they do, but we have to make it a point to like give them encouragement and help them in that particular situation. And if people notice that he left the kids when he came back, it should have been somebody there say, hey, I'll watch the kids. You go do what you got to do, but don't do this again. What happened to that? Or what happened to, hey, where you at? Where's the job interview at? Hey, you're at the interview. I'll watch the kids while you're at the interview. Like, people understand when you have issues and problems. And also, if you took the kids straight to the interview by yourself, they understand. They might have said, hey, no, come back. But they would have understood if they saw the kids there. Still would have got hired because they would have cared so much that this man had to bring his kids. I just think, he just wasn't smart. But this is telling of a man should be arrested. No, he shouldn't have been arrested. They should have been like, look, don't do that again, blah, 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 blah. But they still arrest him? Like, come on, y'all. And shame on the people that called whatever on him. They should have definitely talked to him and let him know, hey, next time you do that, and did what he had to do. One more, and then we're going to call this a wrap. It says, despite having multiple kids with multiple women, Kodak says he's never been in real love. Here we go. He said, I want to get my heart broke to see if I can feel some shit. I want to be swept off my feet. Here we go.
A lot, bro. It's like, I want man, bro, because I just love the idea of love, bro. I want to be locked in with somebody. I want to be fucked up by somebody. I'm on the jet. Me, my old girl, Z Queen, my uncle, Beanie Man, Head White, Nelson, bro, them, and shit like that. Like, what's it coming back from, like, Detroit, and what's it coming back from Detroit and shit. Was up there like a whole month. I was waiting on my baby to be born and shit. I don't get enough credit for, like, my real niggism. Anyway, fuck that shit, But, like, bitch, every you on that bitch, I never been in love. Like, I never got my heart broke. I'm like, I damn never want my heart broke so I could see if I could feel some shit. You feel me, man? So I'm like, man, bet I want to be swift like it. So then my uncle say, watch, it's gonna come and you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know, right? That's saying like that shit just come. You just gonna like, bitch, fuck.
These rappers are aging. This dude look about 45. I know he's still probably in his 20s, his early 20s. God. But I would say this, man. As a creative, as an artist, as a rapper, as somebody who's always on the run, who is always on the road, always on the studio, you do give up some of that relationship type stuff because most of the women you're around are going to be only around you because they think you're famous. And that's cool. But he's right in a way, you know, women users and stuff like that around you, man, you never really attach to a female like that because you see a female do you dirty and you see females do other people dirty, you know, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't looking, you know, straight OD to nothing, you know what I'm saying? Looking pretty decent. But I will say, man, it's hard when you have that level of fame and to find somebody. You would have to literally go somewhere like Brazil or some just country where they don't even know who you are. You don't flash. You someone on some, you know what I'm saying, some cool shit and find you somebody that don't know nothing about what you are, who you are, what you. I feel them though. It's cool to see, you know what I'm saying, some of these rappers opening up. I guess they're realizing what social media is. You know, you got to open your heart or you got to do something stupid or you got to do a dumb dance to go viral. So it is what it is. That is it for the moment, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Man, as always, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for the new